Hey guys, what's up? It's Brandon, and today's video is going to be a story time. Today's story time is going to be the time I got electrocuted. By the way, my lips are so chapped to the point where I want to rip them off. So what I have been using, before I even start talking, so I've been using the Ultra Conditioning Burt's Bees. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. There it is. That's what I've been using, and it's been working really well. Alright, so let's get to the story time on how I got electrocuted. So, it was 2009, so 8 years ago, I'm pretty sure it's 8 years ago. If I can find a picture of this old relic, I will put it in the video somewhere. But my grandpa, before he died, he bought like this projection TV. It's like this big, huge brown box with like big light bulbs on the front, like red, blue, green, and something else. So what it does is it projects like onto a screen, and I was able to get Dish Network on it. So when I was down in the basement watching TV, I would just sit there, just watch TV, right? So this one day, I'm like, I know we have Time Warner cable. Why won't this work with it? Because we have Time Warner cable, so it has to work. Not knowing that this thing's programmed with Dish Network. So there's this little white cable. This white cable, it was like a U shape. You know that little like thing where you plug in the weird cable, like that weird fat white cable or the black cable into the back of the cable box so you can watch TV. So this had that, but I didn't know that's the plug you needed. I scraped, so like it was on, right? And I was trying to fix it. I scraped this metal thing onto that thing, and
it exploded.
So after it exploded, there was just like this big like poof, and there was like sparks and everywhere. My hands turned black, so like my brittle little hands turned black. So my uncle was like sitting in the basement playing his PS3. He didn't hear it or anything. My grandma, I started screaming, and she came running down the stairs. She's like, Brandon, what's wrong? And I'm like, you didn't just hear that. She's like, hear what? And I'm like, your thing just exploded and my hands are black. So you didn't hear anything? No. Well, I got electrocuted, and I started just like crying my eyes out. She just started crying. She like brought me upstairs. I don't even know what I was doing in this basement, trying to mess with this old ass 1800 TV. And she brought me upstairs, started washing my hands with cold water. She called my mom and dad. My dad came downstairs with like his health pack for work and just started putting like cream all over them. So I had to be rushed to the hospital. I forgot which hospital it was, but it was an ER, I think. I don't know what I'm saying. I was at the hospital, right? And I was sitting there with my hands in an ice bag, because if I took them out, they would burn so bad. Like the doctor, like the guy that was like looking at my hands was like, you're lucky that one of your fingers didn't get blown off, or you didn't break a skin, because your finger could have been hanging. And I'm like, of course. And then they kept yelling at me to not keep my hands in the ice because they need to do something with my hands. I don't know what the hell they said. And my grandma, I'm like, I can't do this. She handed me the ice bag back. And I put my hands in, and she closed the curtain so they wouldn't see me putting my hands in the freaking ice. They asked me to strip down naked into my underwear. And they had to connect me with wires. I don't know why you could have just connected them to my head, my head and arms. They had like, my leg, like here, they like connected it here on my shin, on the back, on my thigh, like on my like foot. Like I don't know what the hell they were doing. Like I didn't realize that you need so many things to just do like a regular hospital procedure. Like you could just put them on. Like I went into one of those sleep analysis things, and they just put them on my head and arms, and like maybe 2 on my neck. And maybe like 2 on my chest. Like that I'm good for, but like if you ask me to strip down my clothes so you can put them all over my body, I don't know. I'm just gonna pass it. I'm just gonna go with the rest of the story. So after the hospital, they told me that like, yeah, they're damaged. You need to like, I mean not damaged like broken, but like black. So they washed them off, got all the black off. Oh my god, you don't know how much pain I was in when they were washing it off, because they kept touching my hands when they were washing it, so it was like burning and stuff. So on the car ride home, they burned so bad. Like the ice bag like started melting. It was just water now. And the ice pack I had, it was like this weird like foldable like weird ice pack. It was like a gel filled one. it even melted as well. So we were in my Jeep Patriot, like that 2007 Patriot car. So I rolled down the window with the energy that I had in my hand, and I just hung my hands out the window for the whole 30-minute ride home. So we just sat there, like with my hands out the window going home. Then when we got home, my mom got me a new ice pack. I don't know where she got it because I thought we only had one. What else happened? Oh, okay, so we went home and we sat on like our old desktop. We had like that Dell Inspiron old desktop from like 2005. We sat there and my cousin, we were like talking to my cousin about something, and she's like, oh, go to Addicting Games. Me and my mom, if anyone knows what Addicting Games is online, then oh my god, it's still the best website for games. I maybe once in a while play it just for fun, but me and my mom played it until like maybe 1 or 2 in the morning, because of these burns, I can't write or do anything. And so I was home for maybe 2 weeks, and I just played video games and I slept and stuff. Oh my god, and then my hands started to get rubbery and stuff, I think after the burning from the ice pack. And it was so weird because like I got this weird feeling because they were like all wet and like bumpy and raisiny. Like when you're in a bathtub for a long time and the water just like soaks into your skin, that's what it was like. And then, oh, okay. This is the funny part. So after those 2 weeks, I had to go back to school, but I still couldn't write, so I had to have the teacher just like give me the notes and all that crap. So my hands are wrapped in bandages, and I had like, I think maybe on this hand I had a metal like cover on my thumb, on I think both. So I had them wrapped. I couldn't write because I couldn't move my fingers because they were like wrapped. So my old science teacher, I'm not gonna say her name, I'm not getting sued. So anyway, she started yelling at me in the middle of class because like, by the way, this was 4th grade. No, 3rd grade, I'm sorry. So she started yelling at me in the middle of class. She's like, you need to write your work, you're not doing any of your work. And I'm like, I just sat there with my hands up in the air like this. And she still didn't notice. And then when she kept yelling at me, I turned around and I said, I can't write. I cannot write. My hands are wrapped in bandages and I really do not appreciate you yelling at me. You had to see her face. Oh my god. It was so funny. She was like, because you would never picture like this little tiny puny like 8 or 7-year-old like just talking up to like this 40-50-year-old woman. Like she was so like probably pissed at me that whole day, but she probably shouldn't have noticed that my hands were bandaged, and everyone was coming up to me like, oh my god, are you okay? Are you okay? Like, I'm so sorry, blah blah blah. You didn't get that through your head, lady, that my hands are like almost like falling apart. Okay. I don't know what else I wanted to say. Wow, this actually might have been the most boring thing ever. Oh, by the way, I'm sick too. This is the 3rd time I got sick this month. January 2017. The beginning of 2017 is the best for me. Okay, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, thumbs up this video. It helps me so much, to be honest with you. And subscribe to my channel. I'll put a little button right here. You can subscribe to it, my little like circle thing. I finally got it. For some reason I didn't have it when they first came out, but I got it. It's right here. You can just click on that and go to my channel and subscribe. And if you want, you can go look at my other videos that I have listed there. And if you want, if you go in the description right now, all of my social media links are there, except Facebook. I got rid of it because it turns out that my Facebook is private. I don't know how to mess with Facebook. I hardly even touch it. But my Twitter, Instagram, and I think my my website is there. Tune in also because I'm gonna try starting to upload every single Wednesday. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!